Hello and welcome back to the look at Ghiotto career mode. Today we're at Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Kimi Räikkönen starts today from pole position, and a Williams alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Ricciardo, Bottas, Max Verstappen, and Hamilton, Vettel, Perez, Grosjean, and Felipe Massa, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Kevin Magnussen, and Sainz, Kvyat, Palmer, Fernando Alonso, and Stoffel Van Dorn, Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So it is time for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is 5 red lights and away we go, and it looks like initially we've got a good start on Kimi Räikkönen. We're side by side with him going into turn 1. Who's going to come out on top and take the lead of the race? It looks like it's Kimi Räikkönen who has taken the lead of the race, and we are going to stay behind in second position for just now. But we're going to cut on to lap 7. And we're now under pressure from Valtteri Bottas. He tries to go up the inside into the last chicane, and it forces us wide, and he takes the position of P2, and we're now into P3. But we cut onto lap 11, and this time it's Sebastian Vettel who's trying to overtake us, and he tries to make the move into the third chicane, but he doesn't make it. But cutting on to the next lap, he tries again into the third chicane. Will it come off this time for the Ferrari driver? It will, yes, and Sebastian Vettel is now up into P2, that'll be. And now, are we going to be under pressure from Lewis Hamilton now as he makes the move up the inside? It forces us wide, and it's going to be side by side as we touch his side pod a wee bit there. It's going to be side by side going down the back straight. No, it's not, because Hamilton gets the better traction out of there, but it is going to give us some DRS on Lewis Hamilton. Can we capitalise on that? And that is Räikkönen to the left of us there, and he has also made a move on us. He bounces over the curbs, and we're able to re-overtake Räikkönen as we get DRS going down the main straight. But now we cut on to lap 13, and we're under pressure from Kimi Räikkönen, and he goes up the inside of us going into the third chicane. That puts us off a bit, and now Räikkönen is up into P4, but we cut on to lap 14, and into the pits we come for our first pit stop of the day. We go into another set of ultra soft tyres, as there may be some rain in the latter stages of this race. So hopefully we can take these tyres to that period of time as we come out in P7. And interestingly enough, behind Hamilton, who's on the soft compound tyres. So can we make a move on Hamilton? But Hamilton and Ricciardo have been making a move into the final chicane, and that has slowed down Ricciardo, and we have overtaken him. But now we cut on to lap 21 as Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap, but then we set the fastest lap of the race after that. So good pace from us. But now we're going to go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton going into the hairpin. Can we make the move stick on the British driver? I think we have, and we are now up into P4 in this race, ahead of the Mercedes driver as we get the DRS down the back straight, which consolidates the position for us just now. As we go into the chicane, we don't go into the pits, as now, as you can see on the screen, there is raindrops on the screen, and that looks like that Hamilton has better grip in these changing conditions, so he has re-overtaken us for the position. But now we're going to take a look at a replay between Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas as Räikkönen goes up the inside into the chicane. There is contact, and Räikkönen is into the wall, and he is out of this Canadian Grand Prix, as now it is time for us to go into the intermediate tyres. That's a decent pit stop from the Williams team, and where is that going to put us in comparison to Lewis Hamilton? It looks like he has already gone past, so we're not going to be able to catch him this race, unfortunately. But we have come out in P4, and as we cut on to the checkered flag, that is where we'll finish, just ahead of the Red Bulls, and a solid 4th place finish at the Canadian Grand Prix.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
So if you have enjoyed this episode of the Luca Ghiotto career mode, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content on F1 2017 and on Motorsport Manager. So I'll see you next time for another video, and goodbye.